What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. Today we're doing something we haven't done in a long time. We're back at Copart over here for another auction walk around. So let's jump into this video today and see what we find. Now, I already saw something that caught my eye as soon as I walked in here, and I believe it's a 2011 Cadillac EXT. I love the EXT. It's basically a nicer version of the Chevy Avalanche. These things are amazing. I had one not too long ago that Jason S. purchased. In fact, I wonder what he did with it. I don't know what he buys. So many cars. I have no idea what he does with all of them. But I'd be willing to bet it's probably still out and about, running and driving somewhere. This one's a little. It's a little rough. It looks like somebody tapped it on the back here. I don't think it did too much damage, but there is bumper damage. There's some scraping on the side. This looks like it was a work truck. Scrapes all over it. But I mean, for a work truck, this is perfect. It's got hail damage too, so I mean, you don't have to worry about it. You can drive it. Looks like somebody just put these wheels back on. I bet this is a repo. I bet you money this is a repossession. Otherwise, I mean, really, it's not bad. And because it's like a high metallic silver, the hail damage really doesn't show that much on something like this. And again, with a work truck, do you really care? Does it really matter? The windshield is cracked too. You know, at Los Primos Auto Glass, that'll be probably like 150 bucks. Oh. Uh-oh. Well. Well, that changes things, doesn't it? Okay. So we're definitely missing the intake manifold and several accessories that go on the front of the engine. I wonder if they're in the back. This is interesting. This makes it a little more fun, in my opinion, because you don't know what's wrong with it. Maybe it's head gaskets, or, you know, being a 2011, I wonder if it's I wonder if it has AFM. What do we got in here? We've got a blown tire, and we have trash. I was hoping we'd have parts. So, unless they're inside the truck. Oh. Wait a minute, what? Where did... Okay. Well, this one's not going to be for us, is it? So, not only is the intake and everything missing, and the accessories, but they took the seats too. It doesn't have keys, does it? No, it doesn't have keys yet. This is going to be it's going to be a repossession for sure. Repossession. I would almost be willing to bet that somebody probably knew, you know, this thing was going to be up for repo, and maybe, just a guess, but maybe they started listing some of the good stuff for sale on like Facebook Marketplace or something, you know, and just kind of started parting it out before the repo guy found it. Just a guess. I don't know. Either way, this one is this one's not going to be for us. How about a 2019 Jeep Wrangler? This is going to be a repossession too. I think almost everything over here is a repo. This is through GM Financial. It's a little bit older. Looks to be in pretty good shape though. Well, except for the missing tire there. But still, the body actually looks to be in decent shape. I like the color. Tires appear to be mismatched. Different tread, maybe even different sizes for that matter. So you're going to need a set of 5 tires. Just accept that, okay? 5 tires if you're going to buy this. It's got an aftermarket front bumper set up so you can put a winch on it if you wanted to. But otherwise looks pretty stock. Stock wheels and everything. I don't see any hail damage. Does this one have seats? This one, ooh, oh, wow. Ooh, I forgot what this was like. I should know better. It's been so long since I've done these walk-arounds, man. Wow. This one smells really bad. This one's pretty rank. You see, I don't know what all that is on the seat. I mean, it's soiled. But it smells like. Oh yeah, that smells. That's just bad. That's just really bad. All right, this is an automatic, not a manual. The front's a lot cleaner than the back is. This is a Sahara too. This is actually pretty nice. It's got pretty decent options. You got power windows and power locks. You got a nice little touch screen. Yeah, this is decent. I prefer these in a manual transmission though. They're so much more fun as a manual. It's got 92,000 miles on the odometer. So she got miles, man. She's got miles. Oh, I keep forgetting there's no hood latch on a Jeep because they use these. See how long it's been? I'm out of practice, guys. Way out of practice here. You undo these, pop these off, and then there's the little catch somewhere under here. I'm really out of practice. There you go. What is it, like a 3.6 liter Pentastar would be my guess. I don't know. It is a, yes, 3.6 liter Pentastar engine. Decent motors, man. Decent motors, in my opinion. I mean, everything that Chrysler makes is subject to the tick. But I'll bet it's fine. Oh, it just smells so bad in here. Good Lord. No key fob. Oh, come on. No, there is no key, is there? It looks like there was one, doesn't it? Does it? I mean, they put the strap on here and everything. Like the key was here and it's gone. We're already starting with this again. Yeah, if the key was in here, it'd start, and it doesn't. So, no key fob detected. Oh, that's nice. Looks like somebody's already cleaned this out. Yeah, there's nothing but the books and everything left in here. Well, and it's got a cracked windshield. This is very common, by the way, on Jeeps because they have this flat window. I bought a brand new Jeep Wrangler, and I had it fully decked out in like 35s, custom bumpers, custom suspension. And the first winter hit, and we took it out and had some fun in the snow. And I mean, that first time we took it out in the winter, the windshield cracked like straight up and down. I mean, just split straight up and down. And when I took it to the dealership, they told me this is such a common problem that it's like Chrysler automatically warranties those. Like it's automatic. They already know. If there's not a chip from like a stone in it and it's just a straight up crack going up and down, they just warranty it out. They had to put a new windshield in. Apparently, very common problem on Jeeps. So unfortunately, with no keys, there's not much we can do with this one. So let's remember to close the hood, so we don't want to leave this open. There we go. That thing's kind of a pain in the... There we go. Closed up. Let's move on to the next one. The next one being a Camaro ZL1. You guys remember this? If you've been watching this channel for any length of time, I've had this on the channel several times because it's always here. This is different though. It did not have the window taped up the last time, so I wonder... Obviously, we can't open the door, but it's never had keys. 2023. This thing has been sitting here since November of 2024. So she's been here for a year. And it just blows my mind that not just insurance companies, but finance companies that repossess a car can leave a car sitting for a year and forget it, especially something like this. This is not just a Camaro. It's a ZL1. Okay, this is like a really expensive Camaro. How do you just forget? This is Santander Consumer Finance, and you know, obviously almost everything over here is going to be a repossession. How do you just forget that a car like this is sitting out here? You got too much money, okay, Santander. These finance companies and insurance companies, they got too much money if you can have a car like this sitting out at an auction for a year and you just forget that it's there. This one still has no keys. I have no idea what happened to the window. It sure smells funky though. I have said, oh great, yeah. I have said for the longest time that if this thing would ever come up for sale, I would be first one in line to throw a bid on it. I'm not even joking. Like, I would absolutely, no keys. I don't even care it's got no keys. I would be the first in line to bid on this car because I'm just that curious about it. It's been sitting here for so long, and I can't help but wonder if we could get this thing running. I would absolutely throw a bid on this car. I want this. I want this really bad. But unfortunately, as you guys can see, it's been sitting here for a year. It still hasn't sold. It's probably not going to sell anytime soon. So let's move on to something else. Well, that was an interesting phone call. I just got called by a transporter that's down at AAR headquarters trying to pick up a couple of cars, and one of the keys are missing. The keys are missing to the 66 Impala. I'm sitting here like, you got to be joking. You got to be joking. The keys are missing. Well, it occurred to me pretty quickly. I had a transport guy texting me with not very good English, you know what I mean? And he was trying to tell me, he kept telling me the keys don't fit. He was supposed to pick up the 86 Oldsmobile Custom Cruiser, the station wagon, to take to Cherokee Auto Group down in Georgia. But instead, he texted me he couldn't find, the keys didn't work is what he said. Keys don't work. And I was like, the keys do work. They do work. And then he came back and he said wrong keys. And I was like, okay, he got the wrong keys. But on my keys, I have it says on the key what year, make, model, color, everything that these cars are. So I thought he got the wrong key. And then as it turns out, I've got a set of keys missing. Kind of like he picked up the wrong key, then went back, got a second key, and didn't put the first keys back. Right. Well, I got a hold of him and I was like, hey, man, what did you do with those keys that didn't fit? Because now I have a car missing keys and I've got a transporter at my doorstep trying to pick up this car. And the guy texted me back and he said, no, I meant wrong car, not wrong keys. He told me in a text message that he was trying to pick up the wrong car to take to Georgia to deliver. He, instead of picking up the 86 Oldsmobile Custom Cruiser, he claims he was in my 66 Impala trying to get the keys for the Oldsmobile to start it. And he was going to take the 66 Impala down to Georgia instead of the 86 Oldsmobile Custom Cruiser. Now, whether that's the case or not, or if he made a mistake and took the wrong keys and kept them in his pocket and forgot, I don't know. I don't know. But the thought, and he said the reason he got into 66 Impala was because it said it was yellow. It's like, right, but there are two yellow cars on the property. Shouldn't you make sure the year, I mean, there's a big difference between a 66 and an 86. Big difference between a Chevy and an Oldsmobile, a station wagon versus a coupe, right? How hard is it to just verify things like, simple things like a VIN number? How hard is it just to verify a VIN number? Well, anyway, I am now left with a transport guy that's a car short. I'm also left with no keys for the 66 Impala it was supposed to be picked up today and transported off to its new home. So now there's no keys, and who do I blame? I can't prove that guy did it. I can't prove that anybody else did it. So what does this mean? This means the keys that I had to that Impala, by the way, they were original to 1966. Those were the factory original keys to that car in 1966, and they're gone. They're gone. Thankfully, I was able to call up, I think it's Caldwell Lock and Safe in Ada, Oklahoma. I worked with them before on the 66 Ford Galaxy when we had them make a key. They are awesome. They are like amazing. No discounts or anything. I don't think they even know about my YouTube channel. I'm shouting them out because if you're in that general area, Byers, Oklahoma, Ada, Oklahoma, any of that stuff, I can't recommend them enough. I just got off the phone with them and they said, hey, we can do this for you. We'll get you a price and we'll get out to buyers and we'll make you a new set of keys for the car. So thank you. Praise Jesus, man. Thank you. Thank you. Because if it wasn't for them, I don't know what I do. I really don't. Anyway, every day, there's more drama. There's always a catastrophe that I have to figure out a way of averting. So let's get on with the Copart walk around. Anybody interested in a Honda Civic? I mean, it would have to be just a great deal, really. This is Bridgecrest Acceptance. This is 2015 Civic LX. Blue, lots of scratches. I mean, this thing is... This one's pretty rough, but it's a Honda Civic. People will buy these in any condition, guys. I mean, this thing could be missing a door and headlights, and the tires are bald. Mismatched wheels, scrapes and scratches. Somebody will buy it. All right, somebody will buy it because it is a Honda Civic. I am a little concerned when I see a spare tire. It always worries me. Maybe somebody hit something, there's suspension damage. I don't think so. Wheel looks like it's centered pretty well, front to back, and back to forth as well. Looks good. I think the suspension's fine. They probably just had a flat tire. Interior looks really, 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 really bad. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, my gosh. Wow. Yeah, this one's rank. It's been a while, man. It's been a while since I've done this. The first smell that hit me was an obvious one. It was the smell of like just heavy nicotine. But then there's this just a rotting smell. I don't know exactly what it is. But it's rank. It's dirty. It'll clean up though. It'll clean up. Ozone it. You can get the smell out of it. This one has keys, which is good. I do wonder when I see stuff like that, like, is that, hopefully that's just soda, or candy or something like that. We have tire plug tools under the seat. So that's nice. Does this thing have power? I don't even want to sit in this car. Honestly, this is... No, I don't think it's got any power. Is this not push to start? It's too old for push start. It's got power. Fired right up. Yeah. Oh, it stinks to high heavens in here. My goodness. The things I go through, man. Wow. This car is awful. I like just touching anything. It's sticky. It look at the, I don't know if you can see the windows. They're fogged up with like goo. Just look at this mirror. I can't even clean it with my finger. This is like it's all nicotine. Looks like 5 of 25. Walmart changed the oil. Now my only question is, service overdue. It's got 85,889 miles on the odometer. We have a low fuel light and we have a TPMS light, which makes sense. We're going to look in the trunk and see if maybe, possibly, notebooks. Not that it matters. Boy, this thing is just, this poor car. 88,000. This is low miles. Like seriously, low miles on a Honda. This thing's good for a long time to come. The problem is the entire car is just disgusting. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Oh, and that's not good. That's a big shield from underneath the car. A metal shield. It got ripped off somehow. They included the spray painted hubcaps. The wheel itself looks fine. Just looks like they're riding on bald tires. So, set of tires. Probably set of new hubcaps. I'll be honest with you. If you could get this unbelievably cheap, I mean, you'd have to get this so cheap to make it worth it. But if you could get it unbelievably cheap, replace all the tires, all right, you get the interior really professionally cleaned, and then I would send this to Mako. The paint is so bad all over, and it's factory paint. It doesn't look like it's ever been repainted. It's just so bad. There's not a panel on this car that is not scratched beyond repair. All right, so take it down to Mako, have this thing completely repainted, the factory color, door jambs and everything. Even the door jambs are scratched, guys. Like, I don't know how this happens. But new tires, new paint job, clean it up, make sure the maintenance is done on it. It runs great. No check engine light. She purrs like a kitten, man. It's got a 2025 battery too, September of 2025. So somebody just put a battery in it before it got picked up by the repo guy. It's not a bad car. It looks bad in and out. And that's good because that means it could go for a good price at auction. You know, people are going to see this and they're going to be like, "Wow, that car looks awful." Yeah, it does. Does air conditioning work? It should. I mean, I wouldn't think that anything is broken on this car mechanically. Anyway, air conditioning is nice and cold. Let's check and make sure it goes into gear. You got a little tiny backup camera there that's pretty much pointless. Backwards, yep, brakes feel good. Forward, engine didn't jump or anything. I'm concerned about the heat shield. Or the protective shield that's in the trunk. Leaves me wondering what's going on under the car. But I mean, it started right up. It seems to run great. You get one key. 2015 Honda Civic. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and put this one on my watch list. I'd be interested in this one, but like I said, guys, this is one I would have to get for like an insane deal to make it worth it, because it is going to cost so much money to recondition this car to make it worth somebody wanting to buy it. How about another plain Jane regular old car? 2017 Mazda CX-5. I think this is a Grand Touring. It looks pretty good. Ooh, that's a nasty scrape down the side. Tires are pretty well worn out on the front. Massive scrapage here, and this one's through the paint, so you're not correcting that. Some dings. I don't see any hail damage. More dings. It just looks like a family car, you know. One of these cars somebody bought, and they just probably didn't give, you know, they didn't care all that much about this one. Yeah, all the tires are trashed and need to be replaced. She's rough. She's rough. But most of these repos are going to be rough. A lot of times I find that in repossession cars, like, people know they can't afford it a long time before they stop making the payments, you know. They know that it's coming. They know they're not going to be able to afford the car. So what do? Like, are you going to continue maintaining a car that you know is going up for repo? Probably not. Are you going to continue taking care of it, you know, keeping it washed and vacuumed? Probably not, because you know somebody's going to come take the car at some point. So you just stop caring. So you drive the wheels off of it, and, you know, whenever they come pick it up, they come pick it up. It's sad, but I mean, that's just the fate of, well, a lot of cars, guys. A lot of cars. Let's see. Yeah, no oil change sticker in this one. This one does not smell bad. That's good. Oh, no keys either? Nope. Well, there goes that. Yeah, no keys, no interest. I can't, I will pop the hood. I'm just curious. I assume there's a little 4-banger under here. We'll see what it's working with. It could be a 6-cylinder. It's got a big hood, like they could put a 6-cylinder, but it's a 4-cylinder. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Little 4-cylinder. I don't even think this is turbo. No, naturally aspirated 4-banger. Yeah, such is life. I miss the days when cars had bigger engines, you know, but such is life. Moving on. How about a 2001 Jaguar XKR? That's right, the supercharged 4-liter, guys. 129,000 miles on this one. It does not say if it's a repo or not. It doesn't show that it's an accident or anything. This one's interesting. It's just kind of sitting out here all by itself. Says it's a clean title with minor dents and scratches. I'm looking at the Copart listing right now, and it goes on sale in 22 hours and 56 minutes. It's currently at $2,600 on approval, which means, you know, at $2,600, if it still shows on approval, it means it has not reached the reserve yet. Now, I don't know what this car is worth. I have no idea. I know that kind of low-key I've always wanted one of these newer generation. I use the word newer lightly, but if you remember, I had an did I have an XJR, I think, back in the day, but that was an old one from the 90s. There's something about the XKR, the convertible aspect or cabriolet aspect. I like this car. It's got a little bit of damage, a few dings here and there. It doesn't look significant, but it's got a really nice high metallic silver paint job, so it kind of hides. You've got these air scoops, the ventilation in the hood there. It's your classic old Jag, man. I mean, it's not in particularly great shape, but it's also not in horrible shape either. 127,000 miles. If I remember correctly, these are notorious for timing chain problems. So it'll be, ooh, boy, there's oil everywhere under the hood. That's promising. It's always a good sign when you pop a hood and there is oil sprayed. I mean, everywhere. It's literally engine oil. This isn't like somebody put some tire shine on the engine. All right, there is oil. I mean, it's black oil all over the place. Huh. That's promising. Does it have any oil left in it? Let's take a look. It does, yeah. I mean, it's got plenty of oil in it. So we should be able to start it up. Means this one should also, oh goodness, come on. This one should also have keys. Does it have coolant? I wonder if it's got coolant. Oh my goodness, wow. I'm assuming this is the, yeah, it's full. I mean, I'll be honest with you, what's in that does not look promising, but it does have something in it. It does. The tires look to be in pretty good shape. These are, what are these? Are these Michelin's? Michelin's Pilot Sports, Michelin Pilot Sport AS Pluses. So these are probably older tires. Let's see if it's got power. Oh, is it wet in here? No, that's just stained. The wood grain is coming off a little bit. Let's plug the key in and see what it does. It's got power too. So far, we're not having to jump start anything today. Well, that didn't work, did it? Traction not available, ASC not available. Of course, it's going to have all kinds of... There it goes. There it goes. I also noticed the windows are down. Convertible top looks like crap. I mean, honestly, this car's pretty rough. The windows go up? Yes, good. Let's go ahead and put those windows... Uh-oh. Oh, no. There we go. There, stay. I always try to leave things better than I find them, you know what I mean? So we've got bonnet open, washer fluid low, driver's door open, traction not available. We have an ABS light, we have an airbag light, ASC not available. So she's got some, oh, and the steering wheel doesn't.
Just to confirm.
Cancel. I don't want you to call anybody. Stop talking.
Okay, I won't.
God, that damn phone is always... Yeah, this thing is rough. The wood is cracked. There's no handle for the glove box. This is all falling off and coming out. It's got lights on everywhere. It's all kinds of pissed off. The steering wheel is stuck in like this low position where, I mean, like if you're trying to drive this is... Yeah, you're just kind of... Siri, stop! Jeez. Brakes feel fine. Gears. Backwards. Forwards. I don't see a check engine light on, so I mean that's good. It's got that going for it. We're not gonna even think about trying the roof. Yeah, this, I'll be honest with you guys, I have always wanted one of these. Bonnet open, is that the trunk? Or no, that's the hood. The boot is the trunk, the bonnet is the hood. We got a little chirp going on up here too. Got a little belt squeal. Engine sounds good though, and I didn't hear any timing chain chatter or anything when we first fired it up. We can go ahead and close the bonnet. You know, it's not a bad looking car on the outside. Tires look decent, it runs well. It's just, this is really rough. Seriously. Why does that wheel look like it's... Is that just me? I wonder. That wheel looks like it's pointed in. I could be wrong. Let's see if this one looks the same way. I don't know. You know, what kills this car for me is the interior is in just such bad shape. It's really rough. And $2,600, is it worth it? I don't know. I'll let you guys comment below and tell me what you think. It's obviously got some warning lights on the dash, airbag light, and ABS light. Could just be an ABS sensor. Could be the ABS pump. You know, it could be something very expensive. It could be something really cheap. Let's try out the air conditioning, because if the AC works and the radio, then it's sold. Like, we're gonna have to jump in on this, put a bid on this one. Radio's on, doesn't seem to have any sound. Air conditioning is on low. We'll see what... Oh, that doesn't sound good. And isn't there supposed to be like a little menu system here for the car? Like, oh, there it is. Yeah. I mean, you can't see it, but it's kind of there, right? Push enter to continue. There we go. Push enter. Oh, it's a little GPS. Oh, I smell oil burning. Wow, and the AC is not coming out of here, at least not yet. No, the AC's okay. Yeah, no. I smell oil burning really, really bad. I think this car has a massive oil leak from somewhere, like incredibly insane oil leak. And you know what? That is not something I'm going to be interested in. All right, what about a newer model Chevy Malibu? I like the color on this too. This thing is nice. It's got Continental tires. Tires look like they match. They look like they have great tread. The paint looks to be in decent shape. It's a 2024, it's relatively new, GM Financial. So yeah, it's a relatively new one. Looks like somebody had to use the key to get in. There's a little plastic piece that you pop off of here to use your key to get into the car. This one does have keys, which is always good. This is nice. It's the RS package. Got a little spoiler. She's not bad. I wonder what the miles are on it. Oh, interior is clean too. That smell though. I used to think that with these newer GMs that the smell was just like, I said before, it kind of reminds me of the smell of a zoo when you go into like the hippopotamus enclosure at a zoo. I swear to you, that is what the smell reminds me of. Now, some people are going to think that it's a horribly disgusting smell. Other people love the smell of it. I'm kind of in between. You know, it doesn't necessarily bother you, but you can't help but notice it, you know. I used to think that it was just people leaving stuff in their cars and they smell bad. I don't think so. I think this is just like a GM smell. Like if you get an old Cadillac, you know that it's got a certain smell you expect it. Same thing with an old Jaguar or an old Mercedes. They have a certain leather smell, and you recognize that smell. With GMs, these newer ones, it's got to be like an adhesive, the glue, or some kind of a material they're using that's getting off-gassed, by the sun. It smells like a freaking hippopotamus enclosure at the zoo. I don't know. It's very different. You don't want your cars to smell like that, is what I'm trying to say. Whether you like the smell or not, like nobody wants their car to smell like a hippopotamus enclosure at the zoo. Nobody. Okay, this one's gonna need a jump start. So we got the little turbo Ecotec. What is this? Like a teeny tiny little, 1.5 liter itty bitty little thing. I like how in these newer models, GM made the turbo more accessible. It's like they knew it was gonna fail on you, right? Or the wastegate was gonna quit. Used to you had to dig way down at the bottom. It wasn't that big of a deal to do. I did one on my Chevy Cruze Turbo. It wasn't the end of the world, but it is a little more difficult when the turbo's buried down there. Now they've got it's just right here. Right here. Everything is sitting at the top where it's nice and easy to get to. Let's make sure she's got some oil. It's actually full of oil, and the oil looks pretty good too. So that's good. Let me grab a jump pack, and let's fire this thing up and see what it does. She's got power. Let's see what she does, man. This would be just a great commuter car, man. This car should still be under warranty too. I mean, you'd want to check the VIN number. Definitely run a Carfax. Oh. We've got nothing. Like nothing. No power at all in here. Even the key fob doesn't work. Uh-oh. That is not a good sign. Maybe we need to find a different ground. Maybe right there. These cars can be kind of finicky about their grounds. I find that it's 9 times out of 10 always a ground issue. I don't think so. And we got nothing. We don't even have interior lights, guys. Whoa. Headlights? I don't even know how to turn the headlights on in this. Somebody had left them on. The headlights, yeah, this car's got no juice. None. Which is very strange because, as you can see, we are clearly putting voltage into it. All right, we've got 11.9 as soon as we hook it up, it sparks. Okay, so we've definitely got power going into the car, and it goes down to 11.7, 11.9, 11.7. The juice is flowing, man. There's something wrong under here. And still no lights. She ain't gonna do nothing. That's a shame. I was actually interested in this. This would make a great commuter car if you could get it for a decent price as a repossession. Yeah, that's a shame. Okay. Well, makes me wonder what happened to this car, man. 2024. It shouldn't have any miles on it. Let's look at the oil change sticker real quick too. It could be because people, there are incompetent people out there. It could be that somebody, I don't know, a repo guy, the key guy, anybody that got a hold of this car, maybe they hooked up a jump pack backwards. And I can assure you that if you do that, that'll make quick work of frying something, and you'll get exactly this, where you've got no power at all. Like, it could just be that it's got a blown main fuse. Looks like the miles on this 5 of 25 was 10,418. So it would still be under warranty. I think these things have like a 60,000 mile warranty on them, as long as you don't like hook up a booster pack backwards and blow it up. It could be something simple. It could be something complicated. It could also be that the person that owned it before did something to sabotage it because they knew it was getting repossessed. It's so hard to say, and that's what makes these cars a mixed box. That's what, in my opinion, makes the gamble so much fun. It's kind of like going to the casino. You put your money in, you don't know what you're going to get back out of it. You may lose money, or you may win money. You just don't know. And every car is its own unique gamble. With that, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to get out of here. I hope you enjoyed this walk around. It's been a long time since we've done any walk arounds at the salvage auctions. I decided it's time to get back to it. I've had a lot of you asking for it, and if I'm being completely honest and transparent with you, I sold everything. Like, I have sold everything that I own. I think I have 5 cars left, maybe 5 cars left, and other than the Lexus, the work is pretty much done on everything. So there's really nothing left to do but go back to filming some of these walk arounds. It'll give me a little time to take a break. I need it. I'm going to be going in for the endoscopic up and lower here soon. I've got cleansing stuff that I have to do as well. So this will buy me a little bit of time to try to work on myself, as well as build up a little bit of new inventory. I did get an update from the state of Oklahoma on my dealer's license today. I'm going to know more tomorrow, so stay tuned, because we will be coming out with a video hopefully in the really near future as to what is going on with the dealership. So please stick around, watch the videos, enjoy them, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed, and until next time, stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next one.